And this is the pattern. Usually I want that thing because I think it's gonna make me feel something. I literally hate feeling jealous. It is the worst, one of the worst feelings ever to me because I just don't know how to process it. I don't know how to handle it. And being a month and a half postpartum, can you hear him laughing? Being a month and a half postpartum, I've been feeling jealous a lot lately. Jealous of my old self, jealous of my future self, jealous of my friends, jealous of people without kids, jealous of random people on the internet, jealous of other people with babies who sleep through the night, jealous of just so many different circumstances that I want. I keep thinking about that in terms of like having a baby before I thought I was ready to. And jealousy is not a feeling that I enjoy feeling. Obviously, nobody enjoys it, but it's a feeling that I get really insecure and almost like guilty for feeling because I'm someone who really likes to be happy for other people. And I really do think that there's enough room at the table for all of us. I really do think that we can all eat. There's enough money, there's enough resources, there's enough abundance in this world for every single person. And we don't need to like duke it out, fight it out. Like I really think we can all win. So then why do I feel jealous when I see someone with something or in a situation that I don't have? So I've really been trying to sit with being jealous lately and kind of like make it a spiritual thing or like a productive thing and just be like, okay, this is how I'm going to work with jealousy. And this is how I'm going to use it to make myself better, to navigate things well. This is when I'm in a regulated state, okay? I just want to say that. I'm in a very dysregulated nervous system moment of life. Like postpartum, it's so hard to have a regulated nervous system. You're sleep deprived, your hormones are insane, and your entire life was just turned upside down. Like it's very hard to be regulated. But when I am, this is what I'm doing to help myself work with jealousy. We feel jealousy because we see someone with something or in a situation that we want that we don't have yet. Inherently, when we feel jealous, we're looking at someone and saying, I want that and I don't have that. It's like a lack. It's lack adjacent, okay? Whenever I get in these mindsets of just like, I don't have enough, I don't have this, I'm not this enough, whatever, that lack mentality, that's usually when I also feel the most jealous because I'm seeing how much I don't have and I'm looking around and seeing the people who do have it and it just feels so awful. The first thing I've been doing is looking at the actual situation. What am I jealous of? Is it a thing? It's usually a situation, typically a milestone. It's typically something that someone has done already that I want to do and I don't feel like I can or have done. For example, I know someone who paid off all their student loans. I felt jealous of that person when they told me about how they paid off all their student loans because it made me feel irresponsible and trapped. And I looked at them like they were responsible, successful, and free. And this is the pattern. Usually I want that thing because I think it's going to make me feel something. Another time that I was feeling jealous recently had to do with a friend doing something in their career that I would love to do. The reason I want that milestone is because I think it would make me feel successful and free. And so those two feelings are what I kind of narrowed down that I really want to feel. When I see people who have a lot of money or a lot of this or a lot of travel and they look free and successful, that's when I feel jealous. So now I know the feelings that I'm seeking. I am seeking freedom and I am seeking security, stability, and I am seeking feeling successful. Both of those things are feelings. There are definitely things in my life right now that I already can feel successful and free from. So now I know that those are feelings that I'm seeking. How about I tap into that and seek out ways that I can feel that now? So you've got the thing that you're jealous of. What feeling are you seeking through that thing? Now that I know those feelings that I'm seeking, I can make a list of all the things that I have in my life already that make me feel free now, that make me feel successful now. So I'll make a list, okay? Successful. I feel successful when I finish a to-do list. I feel successful when I have a clean house. Okay, so now I'm gonna do those things more regularly because those make me feel that feeling that I'm clearly seeking. Freedom. I feel free when I go on a walk. I feel free when I listen to music. Okay, I'm gonna do these things more often because they make me feel this feeling that I'm seeking. Sometimes it's an actual thing that we want, whether it's a milestone thing or like an actual physical thing. Okay, so we want this thing. Why do we want it? Again, the feelings that we're seeking. But how can we get there? Because there are practical steps that we can take towards getting to this thing. Now we know this is just a goal that means something to us. So when I looked at my friend who had paid off her student loans and I felt jealous. Okay, how can I get to a point where I've paid off my student loans? How much can I set aside every single month to pay them off? Can I pick up like an extra side hustle and just put that money towards paying them off? Small baby steps that are gonna get us closer towards that goal. When we do that, we're gonna feel like we're working towards it. We're gonna feel better. And it won't feel so out of reach. That out of reachness, that like impossibility, that's what makes us feel so jealous, because it's when we feel like we could never have it. We can absolutely have it. Number one, find the thing. What's the thing you want? Number two, what's the feeling that you're seeking through wanting that? Number three, how can you take little daily steps to get you towards that? Whether it's towards just feeling it more or the actual thing, the actual milestone. What are the tiny consistent actions you can do to get you there? And then finally, just be patient with yourself and with the fact that you feel jealous. Like, it's such a human emotion. It's so normal. The fact that you feel it says nothing about you. It says nothing poorly about you. And you absolutely can and will get to that point or better as long as you A, think it's possible, and B, take the steps every single day to put yourself in the energy of the person who has that and is doing it. So when I feel jealous, I just look around and I'm like, okay, this is something I really want. I really want that feeling. I really want that milestone. Now I know it's important to me. Let me focus on that. Let me realign my focus. And also let me be patient with myself. Like right now, a month and a half postpartum, there is not a lot of hustle happening, and there shouldn't be. I need to sit in this transitionary period of my life and be patient with the fact that not everything is going to be perfect and not everything is going to change overnight. Like, I need to give myself time to heal and to step into this new version of myself that I'm becoming. And all of these goals, all of these things that I want, they will fall into place 1,000%. But they take work and they take time and they take shifting. And I'm just not there yet, and that's okay. I can still love myself now. Be patient with yourself for wherever you're at now, and realize that you probably have things that you once were so jealous of someone else for having. And you probably have things in your life right now, or you are things that someone else is looking at you and they're like, damn, I want to be that. Life is about experience. It's not just about milestones. It's not just about achievements. It's not just about having. Especially in the kind of culture we live in, it can be really hard to look at life that way. But look at life in terms of what you already have, what you have to be grateful for, the experiences you lived and are living now, and you're gonna feel so much further along in your path than when you just focus on the things that you don't have or that you want, or the weight or the distance that you still have to go. The easiest way to shift your perspective is truly to make lists. Like gratitude lists. Gratitude lists feel so corny, but like, it's how you change your perspective. Paying attention in each moment, grounding yourself to the moment. Okay, I'm here and I live in a cute little home and the sun is setting and I have a sweet little baby on me. These are things that I'm so grateful for and that future me will miss. I'll miss this apartment. I'll miss this sunset. I will miss when my baby is this small. So even though I'm not at this goal or this milestone that I really want to be at yet, I am in this beautiful place that I'll probably miss one day. So let me ground in it. Let me feel it. Let me feel the gratitude for it and trust that I'm not going to run out of time. I'm not going to run out of resources, that I'm not behind, that I'm going to get there, that everything is working out for me in the timing that it needs to. All of our lives are playing out in a way where it's like X has to happen before Y can happen before Z. I keep thinking about that in terms of like having a baby before I thought I was ready to. I may not have hit all of my career milestones or life milestones that I thought I was going to hit before I had a baby. But for some reason, he needs to be here for this. He needs to be along for the ride. He needs to see the process, and how fun, how cool that I get to show a little human the process of me changing my life, of me going after my goals, of me bettering myself. How fun that I get to show a little person what's possible, and that they're not just born into this perfect life, right? They get to see someone create and build a life. That is cool, and something that I hope he remembers and thinks of fondly. None of us have the answers. None of us have everything that we want. None of us have a perfect life, and we just have to remember that it'll all happen for us as long as we keep trying. Eventually, it'll happen. Things have to happen in a certain order, or else we'd miss out on some of the best parts of our lives. And if we feel jealous, it's just because we really want something. It's just because something's really important to us. It's just because there's a feeling that we're really seeking and we think this thing would give us that. But instead of giving all of our power to this thing or this milestone or this situation, we can look around and realize like, oh, I have things already that make me feel that way. How about I focus on that more and work on the things that I want to work on, but trust that if I already have those little glimmers now and those things that make me feel that now, of course I'll get this big thing that'll make me for sure feel it then. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope this helped in some way. Welcome to Mirrors, the podcast and video series where we learn about ourselves, learn to love ourselves, and learn to create a life we love to live. And to create a life we love to live, we have to live a life that feels good. And jealousy does not feel good. Those are my thoughts and my feelings on jealousy, girl. I love you. Okay, bye.